Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to the Wardens of Eriador. Recap the rules and goals. They're pretty straightforward. Weapons and armor is race restricted. We can't abandon our home, and we have to defend against the enemies. That's pretty straightforward to me. Hey everybody, how you all doing? So I just wanted to go over a little bit of things I did. I might have made the music a little. It's weird, because if you look at the slider, it's basically not there. Okay, yes. I wanted to go over some things that changed since last episode. Ibmanian. I'm never really sure how to pronounce your name, because the I is an L. I don't know. He helped me fix a lot of the problems on the back end. Problems with the Mystic Quest, problems with Healmech Serum, problems with the Healer Quest, bread, so on and so forth. A lot of those fixes have been incorporated. Additionally, I fixed some of the Lord of the Rings weapons, so they now work with shields, but with only some of the shields. The shields that Lord of the Rings adds are sort of broken, in my opinion, and I won't be using those. Shields like the Dwarven make shields. Where are they? Up here. They don't really work the way you think shields should work. They just sort of give you blanket immunity. A little strange. But the shields that were added through the vanilla medieval expanded, the kite and heater shields, they work great. So now Lord of the Rings weapons will work with the other mods' shields. So soon we'll be seeing some shielded people in our community. All right, let's roll. One other tip I received was from Akram, mentioning that I might want to modify this gate to allow for basically one person to attack at a time, the way I've set up the main gate. So I'm going to do just that. Also one other change was that, and there he is talking in chat. Thank you for all your help. Thanks for all the changes. The other change that we made here was that these doors can't be stolen. Like that goblin that just stole our door. So we left off, we have Foley, Damien, and Aramil with 3 of the pets heading to the castle ruins. They were just out here doing a rescue. We decided not to rescue because the person was that same old dragon slayer that really doesn't slay dragons. Yes. I guess that about catches you all up. So the first thing I really want to do, Raina, and really all of my defenders here probably need proper defenses. Now, fortunately, the Mystic world quests will work as intended now. I do think I'm out of Healmech Serum as a result of some of the changes I've made. But that's probably for the best. And all of this ominous music is making me paranoid, but that might just be my fever-addled brain. Yeah, the retired Dragon Slayer, exactly. They were not particularly useful. So Henova here did manage to get an eye back, which is good. We do have other scratch scars, missing fingers, mesoparasites, all that stuff. Oh, another thing I needed to do is you now can use drugs again, and the hobbits here, yeah, the hobbits are set up to use drugs. The hobbits won't get addicted to everything instantly like they used to be, which is a kind of a nice change. Jen asking if I'm getting sick. Yeah, I woke up with, let's just say, not tip-top shape. It was, yeah. I might look okay now, but much for the use of Dayquil and other drugs. But I'll be alright. Hot coffee. Cure for the soul here. I also wanted to announce some non-Lord of the Ring things here, so sorry for breaking the fourth wall. I break the fourth wall all the time. Free games. We have about 150 free games being given away on the Discord channel. There is no purchase necessary. You don't need to be a subscriber or a patron or anything. All you gotta do is join the Discord channel, accept the server rules, and You can potentially enroll in a raffle for up to 150 or so free games. This is a Christmas raffle, so you have until December 24th, the eve of Christmas, to enroll yourself, and then I'll be giving away all of those games Christmas Day. So, you know, if the money's been tight or you just can't splurge for a game, there's a ton of really cool titles there, including stuff like 7 Days to Die, which I've got a Twitch series on, and I'm personally giving away a copy of RimWorld, a copy of Kenshi, a copy of Mercury Fallen. So yeah, if you are interested in free games, check that out. What else? So I guess at this point, what I really need to do is we've got some armor issues, right? So we have need of weapons and armor. I think the first thing I want to do is Reyna here probably needs some properly good stuff. So taking a look at all of the weapon queues, some of these weapons here are able to be used with shields, some not. So I should move Hinova and Sasquatch off of the walking axes. The walking axes, I deemed, because they have long handles, are two-handed weapons. But the dwarf battle axes and the noble swords and the dwarf swords, the sort of, they are also one-handers that can be used with shields. But Reyna is really our chief tank right now. When I need someone to tank, it's her. So I'm going to make her a Gladius. And I forget which is better, the kite shields or the heater shields. These are 45 sharp. I think the heater's a little bit better. Wrong. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. So we're going to make her a Gladius and a heater shield. We're going to make this of steel. Unfortunately, we don't have any plasteel or mithril. I was deciding on whether to try to modify out plasteel out of the game, but it's harder than you would think to pull out a resource like that. Klein, if you want to drop an early poll, feel free. And Cardoza, should I take Luciferium? Was this a Luciferium pill? It's a daytime soft gel, which is essentially Luciferium. I made a deal with the devil. I'll feel better for the next 4 hours, and then after 4 hours, I'm going to crash into a heap of meat and bone. But that's, you know, that's how we like it. Just doing our best. So Sasquatch, you should be... What are you doing, Sasquatch? Oh, yes, that would be my fault. Alright, dismissed. Work priorities, not exactly set up all that smart. So smithing, tailoring, crafting. There he is with those work priorities. So no 5-hour stream? No, probably not. Here we go. A castle ruin. So castle ruins, interesting. They're full of man-hunted guinea pigs. So if you like guinea pigs, look away, because there's about to be a slaughter o' pig. I'm going to put the animals in the corner so they don't get bit or hit or whatever that guinea pigs do. I don't know. If you were in full plate armor or whatever, I am not sure how guinea pigs would even harm you. They're making such cute noises too. This is awful. And Foley here is just like, I am the chopper of pigs. And maybe a better than that dwarf accent. I always find it funny that for almost every movie that has ever existed, the default foreign accent is just British English. Like somehow dwarves and elves and they'd all just be British. I've always found that funny. Alright, so this ruin looks like it sucked. To be blunt. Because I don't actually see... Oh, you know what? We can harvest the chocolate. And the corn. And the smoke leaf. So I guess it was a farming ruin. But it was not... Oh yeah, dwarves would be Scottish. But yeah, I mean, it's basically just like alternate English. So Damien, I do believe you're the cut, grow, etc. So what we're going to do is... Oh, Dairy Thog! Level up dairy. Last stream, I enabled art queue. I think forgot to do your work priorities. Yes, I did. There you go. You're set up for work. Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I want to... soon I'm going to try to minimize the amount of idleness that I have. A little bit of idleness isn't terrible because it means that they're not going to have mental breaks, but too much idleness is not particularly good. Looks like I need some construction projects because my constructors chiefly are idle. I'll be doing that in just a moment. Now, I've put, not to downplay this stream, because I do have a lot of fun here, but I've put, probably more effort into Sunday's stream, if I'm still able to air tomorrow. There's more work that needs to be done. But I've put more effort into that than really even this or ToonWorld, doing a ton of modding myself. So I'm very excited about that. I basically had to make my own mod for Sunday's stream, more or less. That should be interesting. Aramil, are you... yeah, you're a constructor. Get to work. I want to break down these beds and carry the wood home because we constantly have wood shortages. So here's the Gladius. I need to make sure that it's not going to get smelted down. So I'm going to suspend the smelt weapon. Excellent Gladius. It has some art. It's about Shep's aunt. Image of a red fireball falling to the ground. And apparently Shep looks excited. Okay. I don't know why it's about Shep's aunt, but, you know, whatever. Wood coming from back road. Now, my wood's pretty good right now. Actually, I have a ton of wood right now. I don't even know why I'm breaking this stuff down. I do want the chocolate, though. Maybe I'll prioritize the chocolate over the wood. He learned the head chopping technique from his mom? Yeah, probably. Klein a Stellaris Sunday. I haven't tapped into the newest patches of Stellaris. I'm sort of behind. I haven't had a lot of free time on my own. The council hall looks pretty good, gotta say. Potato Kingdom sending me some wood, and I guess I failed to announce back road. Oh no, I did say back road. Be abnormally patient with me because my head's a little swimmy. Swimmier than it normally is. Alright, I'm going to assign these guys to plant cut, even though they won't necessarily make a good job of it, because they're not good plant cutters. Cowley, thanks for the resub. Enjoying my series and streams? I appreciate it. Alright, so here's the heater shield. And Reyna is going to get that equipped as a shield. So the way these shields work is if you have a weapon, like this Gladius, which is usable with shields, the defensive properties of the shield get overlaid onto your overall armor. So as you can see with Reyna here, she goes from 80 sharp to 140 sharp, which is a ridiculous... I mean, that's like marine armor level resistances. But it makes sense considering I'm going to be fighting back hordes of melee, you know. So, yes, it's overpowering, but it kind of has to be. Am I growing a beard? No. I'm just... look haggard. I look terrible with beards. I'm a little bit too Asian to to be able to grow a good beard. If you're wondering what I look like with a beard, it's a very common Hapa Haole problem. If you're not familiar with that term, it means like half Polynesian or half Hawaiian, half Asian, really. So someone like Keanu Reeves is Hawaiian, and his full beard is pretty patchy. That's pretty much what I would look like. Yes, a spotty beard. He can pull it off because he's, you know, amazing, but I can't pull it off. I just look like I'm homeless. I've actually, literally at one point, had someone try to buy me a meal while I was on a away for work, visiting another city. I didn't dress appropriately. It was like -20, and I only had a sweater, So someone saw me with like a weird sort of 15-day shadow and no coat in like negative 20-degree weather, and was like, "Can I buy you a coat or a hot meal?" And I was like, "I'm not homeless. I promise. I'm doing just fine. I'm just an idiot who forgot to pack a coat." Yeah, it was very sweet. It was actually not even the first. It was not the only person in that city to offer help to me, and I was trying to convince them that I didn't need it. Real homeless people always have a coat. Yeah, they tend to. That's like homeless 101. You really do have to have clothing. So what's going on here, Rumurium? We are, not making food. Fine. So we don't have a fine meal queue. Basically, we don't have vegetables. So let's put a simple meals here. Do until we have 10. Allow meat. I hate, especially with the mods I'm running, I hate clicking like the any meat, because that could mean human or elf meat. As long as I don't accidentally have like a supply of human or elf meat, it should be okay. And we're going to be bringing home a bunch of corn as well. If you have ideas for the poll today, drop your ideas to Klein, and I'll get to vote on them in just a minute here. Nobody needs treatment. The next thing I would say for defenses, Sasquatch, you are wearing a toque. I have no idea why you're doing that. Do I not have a helmet? I must not. So let's get a helmet for him. He's to tank. Battle helmet, battle armor. And we've harvested everything, and now these guys are eating the chocolate like it's going out of style. We don't really need a mass amount of diabetic dwarves, so let's be cognizant of that. Unfortunately for me, I cannot carry... That is a lot of chocolate. I cannot carry a lot of the corn. So I'm going to leave it behind. Yes, you'll see some of the faction colors have changed. It's because I had some mod incompatibilities. Nothing really has changed other than some faction colors. Cold Snap. Yeah, I suppose Cold Snap is gone. If I unmount, I could carry more. Yeah, well, it's a little late for that, I suppose. But I just want to get them home quickly. I think that's my chief concern. Because they are some of my combat best. And with them not in the base, I am definitely vulnerable. Okay, so we have a assortment of great bows. And a raid from Ava Lakia. We've got... Oh, look! There's like a chief raider here. Gopple Gop. Gopple Gop, the wielder of the Dinglebop. Alright, so they're coming in. Another thing I'm going to want to do is Jeremiah and Shep should also get... Especially Shep, because he's the headhunting brawler. He should get a shield too pretty soon. Now, one thing that's going to be cool is I am... cranking out high-quality wines and soon-to-be meads. The honey root plants, they have to grow in darkness. Very dwarf-like. But, yeah, we will get some of those out and get them... sends me raid, sends me ambrosia. Parrot and the stick. Alright, so these dummies back here, for lack of a better, nicer term for them, are bashing my walls and doors because I don't have a valid path. The lack of a valid path is because my front door is closed. So Camasia, you're gonna pop that baby open. Now the reason I had it closed for so long is because I didn't want wild animals just wandering in. I have a constant problem of having hares and all sorts of other, you know, unwanteds. Alright, so some of them are marching in dairy and celadry and Sithalin. Oh, another thing I changed is the very, very loud bow noises. I've reduced their volume considerably because that was a complaint. A very valid one, too. So now they're not gonna, it's not deafening when they fire. Come on. Alright, now they're not blocking me. My sharp defense is pretty high, so I could probably tank a lot of bow fire. Let's check down here. Oh, these guys are just cranking on the walls. Alright. Well, Solidry, let's teach them how to do that. Alright. Reyna's a little more hurt than I normally want them to be. But the crummy goblin weapons against my relatively superior armor makes it not so much a threat. Pole is ready whenever I am. Okay, sweet. Dairy, I'm going to have you repair the gate. I forbid it so that they don't open it, because a lot of the times what happens is once they're done repairing it, they try to, like, path through it, which is all sorts of wrong. They're done attacking me, so I'm going to undraft everybody and let them all go. Now that I have a moment, let's go ahead with the episode goal. Alright, there you are. Go ahead and vote. All you need to do to vote on this poll is type in the general chat, I believe. Unlike the Twitch toolkit votes where you have to whisper the bot. It was a little bit different. Who is my best doc? My best doc is maybe Sithlin. So I'm going to queue up the tending with the best doc so that I can recover quickly. I definitely learned my lesson after having Droiden die on us. That was not something I really wanted. So we are looking to recruit a hobbit. That's what I really need from everybody. I'm going to lift restrictions here on the hauler animals and the hauler humans and get them to start burying corpses. We've got a volcanic winter from Night Divinity. Alright, so it's going to be darker and colder. But we're in the middle of the summer, so it's not that bad. Serena, you're all healed up. Your armor took a bit of a beating, but that's alright. And Sasquatch, you're getting healed. Yes. How is Sasquatch? I guess I'm going to have him rest up. So we are, what is this? Recurve Bow of Infinity. Oh, it's an artifact quality, allows for much increased research speed. I don't believe I have research left, so that's not that useful, but it might make the bow very valuable. No, its market value is not up that much. Shep just got inspired from Night Divinity, trying to... So this also has a global learning and global work factor. And a move speed increase. Derry, I'm going to give it to you and make you a super artist and maybe have you also help to craft. Yeah, that's just a thought. Apocalypse, thanks for the resub. Shout out to Cheese for his first sub gift, and the rest you'll cover. It's thoughtful of you. And Cheese, too. But I like to see people coming back. That's a way I can gauge that I'm not doing a bad job. So pretty overwhelmingly, you all want me to destroy a goblin base. I'm going to leave it up just a little bit longer so more people can have their vote. I'm not in the habit of voter suppression. I guess what I'm trying to say. Now that I don't have the smelt happening right now, I can So you have a normal. Let's switch up to a great bow. So, Derry, your damage is going to go down. Let's see if this actually works, the affinity. So, global work speed of affinity, it's gone up. Yes, it has. So, you're neurotic, industrious, and have a of infinity bow. Man, you are going to work quickly. You're a little neurotic, but you're going to work quickly. What about learning speed? I'm going to assume that that has worked as well somewhere. I'm staring at it, but I don't really see learning speed. Whatever. Learning. No, maybe I'm just illiterate. Is the bot stuck? No, doesn't seem to be. Log on just sent me a bunch of Labradors, so let's take a look. They're all these new Labradors. Ian, I'm gonna keep. Shigeko and Esme, I am not. I don't want to have to deal with giant litters of labs, so I'm going to get rid of all of them of the wrong gender. But what I will do is assign one of you all. Apparently you're a lab now. I'm going to assign you guys one of these labs to be named Manian. So congratulations on winning that. Just a few more... Just one more season and this road will be complete. This road is the road that we paid for from Azan Tarag. It's an important road. Open trade. Romurium, a little bit better at shooting. You really need a plasteel longbeard dwarf helmet. That's a pretty serious helmet for a cook and a ranger to have. That's a thought that we might want to change out. Let me make that an eye so it looks right. There we go. Did the dogs eat the goblins? No, I don't think so. Hobbits should be allowed to ride Labradors. I think a Hobbit and a Labrador would be roughly the same weight. Alright. Bastion sending some very few Horadrim. Not much to worry about in that raid group. So this giant grove is just about done being sown, which is exciting. It's been a long time coming. That should help to feed the wood cravings that we all have had. Hobbits ride Mastiffs. Yeah, Labradors and Mastiffs are slightly different size. Like, if there was larger dogs, I'd say, yeah, sure, I'd go for it. Like, I could see a Hobbit riding a Warg, but not so much something small. Alright, Dairy, you're up. Celadry, you're up. Yeah, Mastiff makes sense size-wise. Like, essentially, can you see a 10-year-old riding a Labrador? No. It would probably break the spine and hips of that poor lab. Man, these guys... This bait door... I might have to think about reworking this, because they just constantly go for that. Ignoring the fact that they have a valid, but longer path. Oh, wait, did you just warp... Okay, I don't know what just happened there. I wasn't really looking, but it seems like Clara here just, like, got herself through the wall or something. And had his... Jeremiah had his finger bitten off. Shep got there and, like, probably killed her or something. What was the combat log? Jeremiah smashed her torso. Oh, no, it was actually Jeremiah. Shep to the rescue, though. I think he did land an important blow. Some kite shields. They're angry they can't steal the door anymore. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what it is, but not a big fan of my my constructor losing a finger. Fortunately, the mystics can recover such damage. Oh, Boobaloo! That's probably a reference lost on all of you. But Boobaloo was the tribal from the speedrun series. Well, this is the patron who designed Boobaloo. And he just gifted 5 subs out to Aya. Thanks for that. Glad you caught it. Happy holidays to you too. If you want to see a series of RimWorld of me just playing efficiently and trying to win as fast as I can, or more or less as fast as I can, with some restrictions applying, the speedrun series is probably the best, the closest thing I've made to a tutorial. I have on my back burner, have had the sort of desire and the want to make a proper tutorial series, or at least highlighting certain game mechanics here or there. But the speedrun was like everything in one. That was a fun series, but it was, oh man, it was nervous. It was very nerve-wracking to record that, because I had no idea from the start if it was winnable. I just, like, hoped. Alright, so the animals here, where is farm? Put them in wide grazing. My 2 new pets are the females, so even if they get pregnant, I'll be selling them off, so that's not much of a problem. The speedrun series was 6 months ago? Something like that. Lorlando, at this point, we could probably... What are you? Sword of shooting? Give you a great bow. You had the infinity goblin thing. That was actually probably a violation of racial weapons anyway. So it's kind of my bad. But we no longer need that for the research speed. We can give you a bow too. The poll is probably done. Yes, destroying a goblin base is most certainly the most popular. So that is what I will aim to do this episode. Alright, everybody's home. Animals, you are gonna go to wide grazing. And the first Tory Talker event. So to answer these, you gotta whisper the bot. Whisper Rad Twitch bot. Camasia, thanks for the resub. Look at that, half a year. I think you've been a patron for far longer, but still, I appreciate it. Hi, JD. You know what I need to do? Okay, I think I did that right, JD. As soon as you next type, I'll know for sure. The Sasquatch is now healed up and back to making the Steel Mountain Dwarf stuff. Yep, okay, it worked. Good, good. Just made you a VIP. Hanova. Alright, so Hanova, I think, is the most wounded that we've got here. A lot of people are missing fingers and toes, stuff like that. But Hanova's the one that really is he's missing a whole ear. That's probably the reason why I've been heavily investing in the arms and armor. Which is funny that I say that, because Damien here is like literally, what are you, pants? No, you have a cape on, but I should make proper armor for him. Ooh, infused. With what? Siege? Okay. Alright. I'm gonna get behind that. So this helmet makes you better at shooting. Rumorium. I'm gonna force that on you, buddy. Oh, disease infection. Cool. Alright, so who's infected? Let's go to numbers. We've got Celadri, Jeremiah, Hanova, Shep, and Rumorium all infected. Nice. Rumorium, I'll have you rest. Yeah, at least infections, you could also amputate infections unless they're in your torso. So there's that as well. Another thing I should probably do is care more about the quality of the doctor than who has a passion for it. Now is not the time to level bad doctors up. Borak, I'm looking at you. And we're doing the same to the animals. The high quality tending is pretty important. Now, fortunately, a lot of the Lord of the Rings races, they do recover from sicknesses much faster because of their racial bonuses. It's the humans that have to worry about it. Who bought this? Glitch. Oh, thanks for buying that, Glitch. I am excited. So I'm probably going to send... I just paid the silver for it. What I'll probably do is send... the Foley... Foley would be... I'm gonna... Well, I would also want to send Jeremiah here. Jeremiah's bed is backwards. Maybe he's just so small he can't fit into it. But yeah, it's backwards. You're right. I'm correcting it. It's hard to tell with those elf beds. I really can't. Animals should not be in the hospital. Yeah, let's see about this. Wide grazing and farm. No, normally the animals aren't going to be in the hospital. The reason they're allowed is a lot of these animals are not zone restricted because they're haulers. Fine, thanks for the bits. There's other people in the chat that want their, okay. Who else is in here that needs it? How is my beer supply? Well, we're working on mead, actually. So I've got some wine cooking up. Right now it's pour wine, so I'm going to let it... What do you let wine do? Sit in the barrels? Silver coming from Bastion. No medicine in item list? Ah, well. Yes. The herbal medicine might be in the item list, but the industrial medicine shouldn't be, because we're not really in the industrial age. Oh, yeah, there you go. Done. Need a wine cellar in the mountain? Yeah, I probably do. I do have a lot of stored jade too, yes. Once Derry becomes a little bit better at art, or really when she becomes inspired at art, I'll have her crank something out of that jade. That will be quite nice. A VIP badge is a badge given to the loyalty program patrons. There's a teeny bit of boost that you get for Toolkit, where you are able to have slightly higher income, but the majority of the VIP badge is cosmetic. Not to downplay it, but yeah, it's mostly cosmetic. Pipeweed leaves. So what do I need? I need like a... Okay, we have wort, mead, and great must. I'm out of food. Yes. Yes, I am. Let's just kill all the does. And we have a little bit of cram, but we shouldn't be relying on the 600 cram we have built up, so I'll go hunting. Alright, don't piss off the whole herd, Aramil. That would be very unhealthy for you. I've wanted to call the herd that's out there for a long, long time. For the reason that if we manage to call it all, we could possibly get some white stags, which I think are rarer and look cooler. But there's a lot of little animals out there as well. I'm going to also kill off the little animals. The way that RimWorld works is each animal basically strains the way it works is it strains the biosphere. Or at least this is the way how it's coded. Dairy just got a bit of a crafting boost. So what that means is that the map can only support so many animals. The Lord of the Rings mod does up that amount. So if you take a look, there's a crazy amount of animals here. But it also means that as long as basically the map is full of animals, new animals don't really migrate in. Oh, that's just muscle parasites. Taking a look at numbers, yeah, I am totally in the clear for sickness. After Droiden died, I haven't really been messing around. Alright, so Hanova, we have some awesome helmet for Sasquatch here, and a really good, Sasquatch. Not sure why they're wearing toques. I'm gonna force him to take off his toque in lieu of a helmet. Some of this music is epic. Well, thank you. Alright, so this is... Who is this? Prisoner, Haradrim. Oh, he was formerly part of my faction. Was he, though? Must have been someone I retired. So probably not going to go rescue him. Sorry, Super Sad Panda. Alright, we have a ton of things to butcher. I think part of the issue is our cooks here are just cooking for themselves. Come on. Where's the corn? I have Lembus. Where's this corn coming from? Oh, this is some of the corn I brought back. I see. Iron Shelf. So this here should be vegetarian. We'll haul it all over. Rum leveling up a little bit more on cooking. The higher your skill is, the quicker you can make it. So Sasquatch, you're just not wearing a helmet? What are you, a helmet embargo? This is a Longbeard helmet, so let's see. Are you allowed to wear Longbeard? You're not. That would be my fault. Squirrel Revenge. Oh no. Aramil's gonna die. Nope, never mind. And hopefully I have some other rescues that I can make. We do want to add to the population. Alright, let's also work on the Bladrim elf armor for Damien, so he's not running around looking swole and topless. We are getting some of our food back. We've had a lot of blights and a lot of cold snaps and things like that, so it's been a little bit difficult to try to feed ourselves. But we're working on that. Wood coming down from Potato Kingdom. My kingdom for potatoes. Looking around the map here, I would say we probably want... do an iron one. Want another Ithledin, or however you pronounce it, light there. Maybe get some out here as well. I'd like to start to spruce up the place. Kamasi is super immune. A lot of people are visiting Jordan. I feel real bad about that Jordan situation. It was just really bad rolls on medic stuff. Alright, so Sasquatch, you're now geared up. So taking a look. 106, 101, 81. So Hanova's is a little bit low. Yeah, let's make... What are we waiting on for this armor? A steel, silver, gold? We're going to make it out of steel, not silver. Need material. Do I not have gold? I have gold. What material are you waiting on? Well, 4 silver, 4 gold. Do I not even have 4 silver? I have the silver and gold. I don't know what's going on. Let me make a different armor then. This just requires 15 ingredients of some sort of leather. We'll do brown fur. How far are the dwarf tunnels? They're pretty pathetic. No, actually, they went somewhere. Not clear to the map tile, or edge, but I wouldn't want that anyway. I'll continue mining. They're baby tunnels. If I had more dwarves, I'd have bigger tunnels. Looks like it took 10 times as much. That's for small stack stuff. But actually, that might be a good point. It might actually take... Oh, that's the helmet. Elf armor. It might actually take 40 silver, 40 gold. And it's just reporting incorrectly. And I have 34 gold, so that would make the most sense. Beware the mines of Moray? Yeah. I don't want to wake up fire drakes. Oh, that was a helmet. Gonna just blame my fever-addled brain on that one. Let's make the armor then. Elf armor. This just requires 50 ingredients of some leather. Easy peasy. Crank one of those out. And then afterwards, let's go ahead and try to make some battle axes and noble sword and dwarf sword. Three. One for each dwarven brawler. Balrog? Yeah, maybe I do mean Balrog. Well, Balrogs would be way down below. Definitely a Drake or two. Could be the net. So another thing I wanted to do is to path up some of the stuff out here. Just to make it a little bit more pretty. And we'll put a string of trees there once this is built. Trying to work on arms and armor for all of you. You know, dropping some wine. What quality wine is this? Way out there, huh? Normal quality wine. Where'd that armor go? Dwarven mead coming down from Crazy Chris. Thanks, Chris. Mead and wine. And we have a little bit of tea, not a whole lot. I probably need to regrow some psychite tea. So speaking of which, there is a... Let's do a cut plant here. There is a nice, rich... I know I'm building some roads on the rich soil, but there's some nice rich soil here that I could utilize. Don't forget the shaman. I haven't. At this point, Hanova... Yeah, Hanova's good. We're going to send him alone. Hanova with Crawl. Ride. Give him some cram. And some... I don't have any food for him. So Hanova, you are going to... travel. Get them underway. Let's hope the right things heal. But I won't dev correct it if they don't. Oh, right. So there's a bug with the lamps where if you break them down, they kind of don't work. So let me fix that. They don't always do that, but I have noticed that that can occur. So back here, we're going to start to grow some psychite for our teas. Psychoid. Alright, here's another TwitchToolkit event for you all to vote on. Fog Mad Animal or Refugee Chased. Wow, I gave him a lot of food. He's off to meet the healer. The wonderful healer of... Whose healer is this? Oh, there's also the Dwarven Hill Clan's Joust for a reward. That would not be so terrible. Can I make that in 6 days? Probably. Numbers. Skills, melee. Foley, you want to attempt to go for that? I'm going to attempt to send Foley to the joust. So, Foley with Free Dog. Mount Forbidden. Is Mount Forbidden? Not sure. Let's give you a lot of the cram. I suppose I probably ought to have given them bedrolls. Do I even have any? I'll give you a little bit of mead. Maybe I don't have bedrolls. I'll just be terrible. This is the joust. And Foley, you are going to make us proud. You're going to up our recruiting efforts by jousting real good in that. I gifted them in the last episode. Yeah, that sounds about right. Dwarf jouster? Yep. Yes, indeed. So, giddy up caravan or giddy up core. Mountable animals. 1 second here. Caribou. Be mountable. What else? Horse should be mountable. I guess polar bears? Because that would be a thing. And wargs. I'll only let small guys mount wargs. Maybe not boomalopes. Ostrich? Yeah, no, I don't think I'll be doing that. Okay. There we go. Haradrim coming in from Man in Disguise. There's 15 of them. If mostly... Okay, Aramil, you're going to need to bullet. And a refugee is being chased. Also from Haradrim. Ranch owner. I have no idea. You are human, so I'm going to... And you're incapable of dung labor, so I'm going to send you to the west. Now we have a double group of Haradrim coming, so... definitely going to have to do something about that. Lando, I'm going to attempt to make you not so mad at me. Refugee was the Tory Talker, or the Twitch Toolkit? Yep. Yes, I know. Alright, so we have 15 coming in, and then some amount afterwards. I do hope that they decide not to bash on this gate, and instead go to my main gate. So we've got 30 enemies coming in now. Who's got animals? So animals should be going to wide grazing and staying the heck away from this battle. Nope, this door is not going to work. Pretty definitively. Luckily, not a lot of them can fit in, but I'm going to have to redesign that. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Killed him. I can't even... Oh, it's you. I don't know which... Both of them shot them. Alright, Jeremiah. Oh, look! They are warping through the door now. So it wasn't my imagination. They do that. Cool. Oh, look, there goes another. There goes another. That's great. I'm gonna just go ahead and leave this area now. Maybe forbid that door. You break the laws of physics. Alright, Sithalin losing a toe. My meleeers are gonna go ahead and stomp those bow people that are now in the Brasher area. Yes, I think there be bugs with the doors. Just a little bit. Alright, Alright, these guys are getting shredded, so I'm gonna take cover while my brawlers brawl. Not a fun situation for them. Oh, Damien just got shot to death. Right through the heart. Nothing like some bugginess to get someone killed. Alright, I'm gonna send them to the hospital. Maybe we can get a revive. I don't know who's got cash. At this point, Jeremiah and Shep, I'm gonna send you down here because we're gonna need really as many people as we can. The wall warping enemies here gonna require some additional manpower. Very strange bug, I've got to say. So, Derry, you don't have much skill in medicine, but down here, Camasia, you looking pretty bad too. Get you out of there. All right, checking on the brawlers. The brawlers are doing okay, not great. Another thing I could do is the stags here. Let's attach to Foley and release them. Probably don't want to release the others, just the stags. Alright. Sasquatch has had better days. Alright, so the first group is fleeing. I'm going to try to regroup if I'm able. These brawlers are not looking all that happy. Oh, Sass just got knocked out. Oh, no. Out and up again. The Reyna and Sass, I'm glad I did just invest in their armor, but they're going to need a whole lot of it. Next best doc. Orlando. Alright, Mr. Orlando, let's get you to tend. What happened? The enemies teleported through my doors. Is the simplest way to put it. They teleported through the doors / walls. You know, like you do. Alright, let's get that door forbidden. They broke the gate. Oh, yep, there we go. They're coming through the walls again. Actually, the door bug was fixed. Just not correctly, I suspect. So clearly these are... Oh, Jeremiah opened up the floodgates here. Who else do I got? Orlando is patching people up. Oh, this other group is fleeing. So we've got them all to flee, at least. Who knew that the small guys here would be so much more successful? Yeah, if you want to bring them back due to the fact that it was a glitch that killed him, go right ahead, Klein. I think that's fair. We can leave it up to vote, but I don't think I should be held accountable for a pawn dying because enemies teleport through walls. That's just me. Alright. This here is going to change the way it's laid out. It's no longer going to be a valid throughway. It'll just be a wall. Alright, Damien's on the ground, but alive. Heart intact. Taking a look at ETA to bleedouts here. We are doing okay. We're going to have a lot of people on ice for a bit. Oh, was that a message that I just... No, alright. Alright, Jeremiah. Once you're up, I need you to rebuild some stuff. Dvorak rescue. Well, that was illuminating. I'm not exactly sure why or how they're able to work through walls, but another possibility is that the door... Let's see. Another possibility that I'll test out is other types of doors, like just your standard doors. Don't let them through like that. So that's what I'm going to try to set up. But what I would need is a small amount of raiders to test that with. Because if it's too many raiders, we're just going to have this happen all over again. Look at all that wasted meat. Southern door again. Could be the original idea. Yeah, I think this might work here. I hope. There's something wrong going on with the doors, but I'll tinker until I get it right. So in terms of permanent injuries, we actually don't have too many, which is kind of nice. Gonna need to put Damien's priorities back. No one really needs to do research anymore. Aramil's fully healed. So now this might work the way we want it to, the way we sort of understand it to. Yeah, I think what's happening is the wider doors are breaking the sort of assumed pathfinding. But that's a theory at this point. I don't see how making doors non-minifiable could have caused this. It might not have been a you. It could just be that these doors are bugged. Yeah, I'm certainly not laying blame on you trying to fix problems that this mod has. You know, all the problems that this mod have, I think the responsibility lays with the original mod maker who stopped supporting this project. That's okay. We'll work around it. At least... Oh, fully. Fully just left. Okay, and... Nova's almost there. Cool. Well, at least we're going to have some healthier brawlers once they're home. Bad timing and all. Shamans lays his hands on Hanova, and Hanova's ear is regrown. Fantastic. We'll turn him around and get him home. Alright, so we have some major break risks. Oh no, you're going up. I'm going to take a second to just tidy up the floor here so that our infection risk goes down. Shep's fully healed. Otter Dancing says he saw bugs with large doors on another RimWorld run with this mod. Cool. So, yeah, sort of as I suspected, it's probably not about anything we did. It's just the Doors Expanded mod is bugged. Grapes. Let's grow some hop. Throwing a party. Thank you, Vorak. Or was that purchased by any of you? No, looks like that was just a naturally occurring event. Alright, here's another little raid of Herodrum. Excuse me. And we'll see if they go for the door or not. I would definitely need to close this door first. Alright, Lord Lando, I'm going to have you do it real quick. Alright, so they're sort of behaving as expected. Not necessarily going for the door, going around. Cool. Problem mostly solved. And what I could do is airlock this here. And that way it's harder for them to just get in. The medieval pursuit party that you just bought, I think, requires me to be hostile with a medieval faction. Oh no, that could be Herodrum here. He's fleeing, but like into us. Well, Brett. If I have it be an L shape, yeah, I could have him be exposed on the left side. True. Let me redesign this a bit. Alright, inspire creativity fully. Well, that's... I hope you creatively win your joust. Is all I can say. Alright, let's hope that this is... I don't know, some sort of improvement. Bot is F. Alright, so I think the pursuit party probably killed the bot that was purchased. Just let's not buy that event. Damien's bed is backward as well. Refugee chased. Dwarf cook. Sorry, not currently looking for any dwarves. Really hoping for some hobbits. Alright, so that's the slightly redesign. Not exactly the L that maybe you were talking about, but basically they break through here and they get shot here pretty easily from this area. Another thing I could do is to have a wall here so I could shoot them from up here and then fall back if I need to move. So, a unwritten rule of this series, if you're curious, is we're trying to recruit everybody in equal representation of numbers. Meaning, right now, we have 4 of everybody except for hobbits. So we're looking to pick up a 4th hobbit, and then we can go up to 5, and so on and so forth. I will probably soft cap the population at some point, but that's sort of what we're looking for. Manhunter pack. Food delivery of huskies. Alright. Not so sure how I feel about shooting a bunch of huskies, but at least I'm not the Alright, Damien. Didn't we make clothing for you? Oh, that's pretty poor clothing. And why do I have a spare Rivendell elf bow? Oh no, we already had that spare. Prisoner rescue request. The same dragon hunter. I swear to God, I'm going to show up and shoot her myself. Can I do that? Can I just, like, show up and, you know, get her murdered? She is determined, yes. I will give her that, D&D. She is a determined person that wants to join us. I just want her to go away. I think she's a spy, and she just keeps trying to ask for rescue. She's lying. So this one, I'm gonna let it bleed out. Sorry, Mr. Husky. Or Mrs. Husky in your case, to be more accurate. Lifting the restrictions here. Go. I might make a trip to deal with her persistence or not. We'll see. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Alright, Caravan Hanova is back with Crawl. I suppose you don't need to be restricted. You haul as well. But Hanova, healthier than he was before. What is going on with this grow zone? Man, we are just not growing here at all. Farm 7. Well, here's a Tory Talker event giving you a whole lot of options. You can either vote for option number 1, bad, number 2, bad, or number 3, bad. I love how descriptive it is. Really, it illuminates exactly what to expect. So, the small weapons for fuel. Oh, I'm probably screwing up the Tory Talker vote by keeping that open. Aiming through a tie. Let the fate decide. Alright, looks to me like we're gonna have a few bows to sell. It's an interesting little weird maze here, isn't it? So soon this Lembus will be full grown and we'll be getting some... Oh, looks like we are about to get a lot of meat as well. Psychic tea coming from Jen, a whole big old stack of it. Nice. We're out. Jousting tournament. Let's participate. I'm gonna name Foley. I think he won because he can't move. Yep, he got everything. He won it. What is going on with his carry weight? Whether this person or animal should be carried by other... No. Alright, Wild Mountain Boars came the event. Or crazed animals. He won the tournament, so he gains 3,000 melee and 3,000 animal experience. Oh, because he was on horseback. Yeah, that makes sense. They were riding dinosaurs? Okay. That's not canon, people. That is not canon. His gear may be weighing him down. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to send him home. Why can't Micro help carry stuff? I could send someone to help, yeah. I'll do that. I'll do that after these... Oh, Damien, no, it's not time to YOLO into the crowd of angry enemies. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of them. Check numbers, go to the enemies tab. 7, okay. Yeah, the issue here is I'm not exactly sure how to make it so he's not riding anymore from this screen. Yeah, so I think Micro might not be helping to carry, but I'm not sure how to fix that. Oh, there's still one more. Oh, there's 2 more. I think you have to settle and change the routing. Yeah, that would be one way to do it. I don't really want to do it that way. Oh, good. TX, you opened the door and got dairy gourd. Hanova, you want to demonstrate your new healthy body? No, probably not. Yeah, I suppose I could settle. I'll just do that. No, I'm not going to piss off the Dwarven Hill clans. Never mind. I'll just send some extra carrying help. Alright, so where's this last 4? Oh, just hanging out there. Caravan meeting. Yes, let's trade. Wow, this is fortuitous. Maybe I can buy something to lighten my load. Like a gravitational helmet? Yeah. I'll buy a gravitational... Oh, I don't have the money for it. Oh, that makes me sad, because that looked like a very cool item. Man, some of these items are really expensive. There's really nothing expensive enough that lightens my load enough for me to buy, is there? Except for this gravitational helmet, which is just outside of my reach. They're not buying my cram. They're not willing to buy it, so I'm gonna move on. Alright, this last little boar, I'm just gonna cut. Oh, he's going away around. Long way. And now Raptor, it's becoming Raptor's problem. Celadry. Try to get out there and even the odds. Oh, no, Raptor just killed it. Thank you, Rap. Okay. We are going to form Caravan. I'm going to send, Borak. Someone who's really small and lightweight. I'm going to send a bunch of the animals here. Way more than I need. That's my route. I'm also going to send the cram. And this is a good opportunity for me to ditch leathers and stuff. Selling off a whole bunch of this stuff. Let's bring... Oh yeah, big old trade. Oh, overweight. Bring in some more. All right, well that's a lot of stuff to sell. You looked and you could not find a way to dismount on the world screen? Yeah, that's okay. I don't want to settle there because it would piss off my allies, so I'll just do it the long and hard way. It's totally fine. Not an issue. I'm getting a trade run out of it anyway. Although, Borak is... Where is our caravan pack spot? I don't have one. Let's put it... In truth, let's put it near the armory. Or in the armory. Oh, but we're packing up all the leathers right now, so this is fine. Damien likes to just let it... He rolls with it. I don't actually have the leathers at the moment to make him armor, so I'm going to have to get some. I could make him like a noble robe or something like that. Out of sheep wool? Sure. Sasquatch has been recuperating from injuries for a long time, so I'm going to force him to get up and make some clothing. And then Vorak, you should be set to travel meals. Look at all this wonderful space I'm freeing up. Alright, well, the noble robe was already done. There it is. Damien should be putting it on. I'm just going to force it on. Oh, it replaces his pants. I did not know that. In terms of equipment... Yep, it is allowed. Good. Well, he has terrible, terrible armor. That's something I need to work on. Oh, nope, he doesn't want the robe. He wants the pants. I won't fight him on this one. I'm going to give him proper armor as soon as I have the resources. So, in order to get the resources, I just need to kill maybe some additional stags or does. He could be a secret nudist. That is entirely possible. Plausible, even. So, we'll be there in 2 days. He's got 6 days of food, so... he's fine. Now, I sort of need to decide whether I want to rescue the people or not. If I rescue them, I'd probably off them myself while they're prisoners, or aim to get them killed somehow. Mean and nasty stuff, I'm not going to disagree with that, but it's because they keep asking for help, they're kind of locking up my ability to add new people to the series. But I could leave it up to you. What do you guys think? Kill them, it's the only way for the game to reset. Alright, that's one possibility here. Oh, this is a iron double... No, I don't want an iron sword. So this axe here should be steel. The noble sword should be steel. What did we make? Did I make something wrong? Yeah, we made it out of iron. That's too bad. We could go ahead and sell it. I need to kill goblins by the votes. Yes, so maybe we do both. The nearest goblin base is not that far off. So maybe after this caravan gets home, I will aim to murder some gobs. Our raptor's fully healed. That burn scar is old. From Rurium. Alright, so soon the Lembas should be harvestable. My dwarf tunnels still looking fairly pathetic. Pretty healthy amount of iron and steel. I just need to start smithing it up more. Alright, everybody's healed. Perfect. I would say the thing I probably need to do first and foremost is the bow people have really terrible armor. I've been focusing more on the dwarves because they are the vanguard, the ones that stand in front and take the heat. Wow, Tori Talker, or whatever, they really want me dead. Really, really want me dead. 3 more negative events. There's no, like, abstain. It's just like, kill him now. Okay. Alright. Calm down, Toolkit. I agree. Calm down. Only human. A blacksmith named Mickey. Sure, let's see. You are human. You're not terrible, but, like, again, we're looking for a, I hate banishing all these people because you know they're just going to ask for help again. That's what they do. Alright, in terms of restrictions, I'm going to restrict everybody to home. In terms of animals, I'm going to restrict them to home as well. So they don't go wandering away. Oh, I forgot to bring the Labradors to sale. Alright, so here's the Dwarven bandits, all with their little walking axes. Coming on in. This is going to be one bloody shootout. Alright, time to bury some dwarves. Oh, they're talking about balloons and coyotes while murdering in droves. What's funny is dwarves actually do have bows and crossbows. Oh, we got the flu. So, Celadry, let me forbid this door. Celadry, you gotta go rest. Jeremiah, go rest. Shep, Nova, Shep, and Sasquatch. And another raid from the Herodrim. What does the quality of wine do? The higher quality will make them happy when they drink it and improves the sale price. Rather than hiding behind my tall walls, I'm just coming out here. Some of these guys are like decently geared, but really no match for a swarm of bows. Oh look, Ron, you're making it out. If any of these enemies were ever hobbits, I'm not hostile with the hobbits right now, but I kind of wish I was, because I'd have the ability to capture them. Oh, new section of the road's completed. Coming up on that road. Borak is closing in. About a day away. Yeah, I like how you called for the raid and then survived anyway. Big old mass graves. So, checking numbers for the disease spread. Sasquatch, you're the least, you're the most fluey. I have a little bit of sympathy. I kind of know how he feels. Oh, also, due to my lack of vegetables and hay, I don't really have any, don't have any kibble right now, do I? Oh, Derry, you did make a statue. Let's have you go install your statue. Wow, the hospital really hasn't changed in terms of anything. At least it's very beautiful for everybody staying there. There is that small advantage. Aramil. In terms of restrictions, let's lift. And we will get grizzly bear and any stag that you want to shoot at. In fact, just kill everything. Wholesale shoot all. I'm definitely going to get some sort of giant herd revenge, but I'll deal with that if it happens. I have a ton of stuff that's just decaying. Because we do have a dwarf noble sword. That can be, as you can see, paired with a shield, as can the iron battle axe paired with a shield. That's 11 and 10, so they have about the same DPS, roughly, give take. Knives obviously have significantly less. Yeah, for everybody trying to send refugees that are hobbits, I appreciate it. I'm sorry that I basically have to decline your attempt to add to our numbers. But it's a way to sort of do population control. Keep our own population from swelling ridiculously. Oh, who's cooking bad food? Kitchen looks, it's clean, so I don't know. Now we have 75 mead cranking out. With some mead wort spoiling. Maybe I'll make this building a little bit larger. Add some additional room for our mead, so we don't have to spoil the mead. Uh-oh, other stags in the area. Want revenge. Who's were oh, Aramil. Are you just gonna bash the door, or are you going around? Vorak, we are going to merge and visit the Dwarven Hill clans. Alright, taking a look around, making sure that nobody is in a compromising current position, making sure that they don't get ambushed by these guys. Lorlando is far enough away that he's going to be fine. And these things take a lot of arrow shots. They're pretty tough animals. Pretty tough creatures. Lifting that. So I guess I didn't check. I probably should have sent Jeremiah because he's the better negotiator. But oh well. Alright, so here we do a trade. We are going to sell off all these leathers. Buy some hyperweave. You know, because that's totally within canon lore. I know it isn't, but we can pretend. The enchanted items, okay, that's just a teeny bit of move speed, so we don't need to keep that. I'll keep the toque. That's a pretty nice toque. Let's go ahead and buy their gold. And that might be about it. The gold is so that we can make more elven weaponry and the like. Don't need their cloth. Yeah, I think we're good. I'll buy 2 meals. All right. Oh, no one wants my kite shields, so I'm going to throw them out. Alright, so it's a 1.4 day return trip. Ambrosia coming down from Potato Kingdom. Thanks for the ambrosia. They have NPM? Yes, they do. There's a lot of things about the combination of these multiple mods that don't necessarily work perfectly. Just as good as they can. And now, because of the attackers, I've got a whole bunch of additional axes. You're going to see venison spoiling like crazy. But I don't necessarily want to keep it all. Oh, Logon sending me some compacted machinery. Yeah, that makes sense. Giant meteorite of compacted machinery. Cool. Well, at least we use that to make the dwarven lights and whatnot. The wildlife purge is going well. Salt pot room for food storage. I would, but the salted pops don't keep it from spoiling very quickly, or for a very long time. So what ends up happening is it would just spoil anyway. I'm mostly shooting these animals for their leather so that I can make armor, and don't so much care about anything else. So the armor that I want, this armor here, let's go make some out of pig skin. I'm going to make 3 of these Balathrim armors. Also, we have a Dwarven blacksmith that wants help. At least he's honest about what race he is when he comes in, so that I can be sufficiently racist. Bastion sending me some components for the cannon, you know. I feel like some of it was that the person that authored this mod didn't want to rework the component systems and all that already existed. So he just worked within the already existing construct. Finally, it's events that you all know what it means. It's not just bad, bad, bad. Visitor, skill increase, or small raid. And Snowbalt just sent me a visitor anyway. Already. Welcome to the little community. We're almost over our sicknesses here. 87 and 85, 84. Sasquatch is like, you know what? I'm tired of being in bed. I'm going to get up anyway. In terms of what the best material is, 64% for pigskin. Plain leather is 81. See, let's make this out of plain leather. That's going to be a little... Or actually, the bear skin is going to be the best. Plain leather was 81. Where's bear skin? It all looks the same to me in this stockpile. Bearskin, has it? Oh, no, it's down. No, it's not even down there. I don't know where bearskin is, but bearskin's going to definitely be the best. From experience. Above the jade. Oh, there it is. Yep, 112. Okay, Lauren Stag Revenge and other stags around have been enraged. I'm just going to draft them and have them fight. Back up a little bit, and we have bandits coming in from the north. Whoa, they are almost stuck in the mountains. That'd be really funny. Be like, oh, sorry, I know you wanted to attack me, but that can't and won't happen. So here's one thing. If it is a bunch of dwarves, the Northmen are leaving. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's probably smart. Reyna. Uh-oh. I did not realize Reyna was way out of position here. Animals, let's get you all home. Somehow she managed to get that door closed. I really don't know how. I was assuming that she was going to get knocked out. But as you can see, I am totally going on the counterattack here. But given that I have enraged animals right behind me, I'm just going to let the enraged animals take first crack at these raiders. Uh-oh, one just got real stuck. Is it Jeremiah's premonition? It looks to be. But I'm going to change the course of the future. Alright, let's ambush. Oh, yep, they are well aware that I'm doing this. As you can see, they're already pathing up towards me. Surprise! Alright, Romurium, you want to join too? And Reyna, let's get... I don't know who's going to heal you. Gary, I'm going to have you come down and do it. Oh, no, you're not much of a healer. Orlando, you do it. Oh, yes. So we have the buck we need to deal with. Shoot Orlando. Don't shoot Orlando. Thank you. All right, Romurium and Orlando. Rest of these attackers need to be dealt with. They still have a bit of a long trip. Plunk. Plunk. Oh, these little dwarven bandits. They will need a lot of numbers to make a dent. Alright, let's tend to Reyna. And let's stop shooting them, because I don't want to clean up forever. You know what? But some of them are coming north. Go around. Oh, we just got some food poisoning. Massia did. I'm going to release her from duty. Where are you go? What possible route do you have? They're just gonna bash on the door? Alright, that's fine. At least the arrows aren't so loud, right? I could do at least something right. Orlando, you've patched him up. And now you yourself are going to get patched up. Reyna, how's your medical? Not bad. Alright, Jeremiah is now recovered from the flu, as is Shep. We're going to get some construction out of them. The Caravan's finally home. Vorak and friends. Did you just eat part of the dead? No, you didn't. Okay, cool. I was a little worried about that. Animals, I want all of you into wide grazing for now, just so that I can unload you a little bit easier. We've got everyone around, which means I am due to take out some goblins. We have a lot of silver, which is cool. Still waiting on all these lembas to be harvestable. Now, the expansion on the brewery is not going to come in time for some of the wort and stuff, feed and whatnot, not to decay. But that's okay. I mean, an attempt was made. Light, that is a very strange place for you to go to sleep. Sithalin, you pissed off a stag, and then you, what, wanted to have a... Well, I guess you could do that, then. Wanted to have a quick meal while a stag's rushing you to try to kill you. Yes, makes total sense. Alright, so here we are. We are making a sword. That means that the armor got made. Who's starving? Vorak? Oh, assignments. Putting everybody back on meals. Yep, okay, that all looks just about right. So did we make that robe? This robe out of bearskin. So we made one out of bearskin. The rest, I think plain leather's better than light leather. Oh yeah, it's right here. Oh no, someone else grabbed it. Bearskin armor, there it is. So this has 100% sharp. Dang, that's pretty good. That's way better than this Ladromelf armor. Animals. I'm gonna unrestrict now. Our new pet Manion now can haul whatever. That's good. Armor's going up, and looking at the clock here, I know that I'm due for a bit of a goblin raid. I'm just trying to get everything all set. Wow, he's dead. Oh wow, I didn't even know. Caravan request. A mithril mountain dwarf shield. That's really unfortunate. I won't be doing that. Those shields are bugged. I guess I could use it as a trade good, but I think they might count as an apparel. Damien, you're finally wearing armor. You're not a nudist. Visitors from the Northmen coming. They might buy some of the weapons that I've been cranking out. No guarantee, though. Trade price improvement would be with Jeremiah the Tinker Lads. Let's go talk to them. Here's another Tory Talker invent that does not... Oh, good, yes. They will buy... I'm going to keep the steel. Sell anything iron or wooden. Steel I'll smelt down at some point. All this iron stuff I can get rid of. We're going to need to buy something off of them. Emikin? I don't know. I don't... Emikin. Alright, fine. I guess I don't get to sell all this stuff. Increased skill. Dairy's better at crafting. You clearly want a crafter to be a crafter. Luciferium, I think, is wearing off. Gambling this will be useful. Vorak getting... it's construction. It might be possible to get a better billiards table. So let's attempt, I guess. Well, skeptical if it's going to be truly better, but I will attempt it. Vorak. When you wake up, make a jade billiards table. We have a lot of jade. Hopefully that inspiration won't be wasted. Dairy, no. Not subtle, but that's fine. Trying to be subtle while I'm streaming can be tough. I could definitely miss messages. So it's better to be blunt. So we're starting to get some lembas, because I see the lembas flower. It's a good, good thing to have. Burn yourself. Orlando leveling up a huge boost in intellectual, which is really, really funny because he'll never, ever, ever use intellectual ever again. So, yeah. Oh, look at that. Now we're starting to get the elvish bread again. Now the elvish bread is no longer cursed, so that's cool. As far as assignments go, meals should allow for it. Yep, it does. So our elf friends are very better geared up. That's not quite a word, but much improved. What I need to do next is make some... What were the kite shields were better than heaters? Let's do some heater shields. Make these out of plain leather. I see that my my stockroom is just about at capacity here. I can start stashing metals elsewhere. Let me just stash my iron down here. And maybe put steel down there at some point. I'm gonna leave these doors open for a bit. Jeremiah is building the poker table. Now Aramil is. Yep, I'll have Vorak finish it. But I don't really care who... Well, I suppose he might actually level up a little bit. Level up his construction skill in the attempt. Alright, so the kite shields are getting made. So we have two... Alright, let's try for another kite shield. Going for, like, quality or enchantments. Because if I can get a magically enchanted kite shield, that would be pretty amazing. No, he's not going to level up. So far, these kite shields have not been amazing. Let's just take them to temp when we're done. They're good. Oh, Reyna could definitely use the tabard, yes. Okay, so 2 excellent kite shields. That's a start. Take a look at tabards. That's a tailoring process. Shirt vest. Here's the tabards. Do until I have, let's say, 3. Make them out of cloth. And drop to temp. Yeah, it offers a little bit more protection. It also looks nice. Alright, so there's a lot of excellent shields over here. Now, if I could get really rare leathers, that'd be excellent. If he had some sort of advantage, well, I guess it has to be leather. But I might make something special out of this hyperweave. What could it be? I could make a traditional... like a woodland cape out of the hyperweave. Well, let's see. The woodland cape has terrible, terrible armor, so yeah, that's not worth doing. Tabards have pretty bad armor, so that's not really worth doing. Maybe a duster. Maybe a duster for Derry. Something like that. Or Orlando, one of our archers. Because the base armor on the duster is pretty... it's still marginal, but it's better than the other pieces of equipment. I don't know. Dwarven tunics, too? Yeah, maybe a dwarven tunic. Because they tank the most. But I think a duster would look really cool. So I keep flip-flopping. But yeah, I'm making a duster. I have 81. Dusters take 80. It's kind of perfect. Alright. There we go. Man, none of these have been magically infused yet. Feels bad, man. Bunch of normal shields. And they don't even sell for all that much money, because they are technically weapons. I suppose it does help that, oh, September. All the trees changed colors. Well, most of them. Some forgot how. Sasquatch probably, oh yeah, he's like, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, leave me alone. Alright, Foley, I'm going to have you switch weapons and shields. And Hanova, you're going to do the same. Oh, I did that wrong. Foley, come back. Equip that weapon. And this is a shield. There we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now these guys have 118 and 143. Dang. He has a hyperweave tunic. That probably helps a bit. And a better helmet. So at the end of gearing these guys up, it will be time to go fighting. Ooh, section of road. So we only have one section of road left to build. 2.5 days. We're getting a ton of the wonderful elf bread. I'm going to suspend the simple meals here. Yep, we have a ton of rotten animals as well. I knew that was going to happen because I had no... Oh, you are afraid of fire. I had no real use for the all the animals I hunted. I was just trying to clean out the biome. And did it work? Wow, we all eradicated pretty much all life on this map tile. Show me, murderer of innocents. Foley is pretty tanky, on the pretty much the same level as Rania. So I'm definitely going to want to continue that trend. If the steel dwarf sword is a higher DPS than their one-handers, I'll switch up. But also I want Sasquatch to switch as well. Are wild animals ever really innocent? No. Had to think about that, but no, not really. Their food. Alright, Sass. Is this the... Okay, that's the sword. Now, their DPS is going to go down, because obviously the weapons that they had, like this ancient weapon or whatever, that had warning factor and all that, is not going to be in use. But I'm okay with that. The net is that they won't get as hurt, because their armor is going to go up a lot. It's just too bad that it wasn't enchanted stuff. That's my biggest complaint. Because if we had some enchanted weapons here, it would be pretty awesome. Alright, the Duster. The Duster's next, I think. Yeah, here we go. Beautiful Hyperwave Duster. And then we'll make the tabards, and then I'm going to go to war with some Gobs. 4,000 Lembas corn. Ooh, a masterwork pack. Alright, I'm going to do something really strange. What materials do I have a ton of? I have a fair bit of sandstone. So this is just so that I can put the meat somewhere. So we're just gonna have a bunch of salted pots lining the coast so that maybe if we have need of the sea salted meats, we can do it. The Duster is done. Dairy, I'm gonna give it to you. And now we're starting to make the cloth tabards. What about the billiards table? It was excellent, so let's break down the other one. Thanks for reminding me, Klein. We'll get that set up. Oh, Sasquatch, you're playing on it. Just break it down, buddy. Visitors. From, oh, some, elves. No, I don't think I want, the medicine stored. Castle ruins from Koi. The last one had a bunch of, well, hilariously angry and ineffective gerbils. Maybe this one actually has some danger and some real loot. Although, I don't know, the mass amounts of chocolate that I got from the last one was pretty cool. What's supposed to be on this shelf? There's literally nothing on the shelf. So, where is my chocolate? Put chocolate on this shelf. Alright, my attempts to free up room here has not improved the room at all. What do you call root cellar? This will be for foods of low. This will not allow foods. I'm just trying to free up some space. I suppose I need to build a roof over this if it's a root cellar, so it doesn't get rained on. Invasion, weather invasion. Choices, people. You've got choices. I think I used all of my sandstone blocks for these pots. I'll have more sandstone. Alright, let me cancel those. Line these up. So much venison going to waste. But good. I didn't want it all. We have a ton of granite ready to be cut, so maybe I'll make some granite pots. Or I'll make limestone. This is the 7th story talker? Oh, it's fine. Keep the story rolling. All good for me. It looks like, in terms of wood, I am really low. Is there a nice grove of trees? Oh, here's some. My own literal grove has not really fully matured, so I'm going to leave it alone until it does. We'll just cut trees that are convenient to get to for now. Now, if you're wondering why I don't have a giant culling tree zone, I just don't want the Malorn. The Malorn can't be burned as fuel the way the others can. Oh, look, it's the Kurgoza, the drunk horse. Alright, so it was an invasion after all. 14 coming in. They are going to be shot at. Oh, look at everybody is starting to wear tabards, I just noticed. That's real nice. Get shot. I guess I'll go up here. Why take risks? Good afternoon, Ad Cook. Welcome to the stream. Don't I have a Shigeru? Don't I have a Labrador name? Oh, Shigeko, sorry. Oh, my cloth tabard got infused with extra armor. It's deflecting tabard. I'm going to forbid it so that I can force Foley to wear it. Here we go. Let's have you force wear that. T-Sang! Hey, T-Sang, I actually, I sent you a message on Discord. If you get it, let me know. Okay, they're all dead. Thanks for the bits, by the way. Alright, all these losers. Be gone. Oh, these are flower pots. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna keep them. But I do feel stupid, but I will keep them. I don't know if dwarves really appreciate flowers quite the way that everyone else does, but... Alright, Foley, how's your armor now? Dang! He's gonna be hard to take down. Hyperweave Dwarvic Tunic, Deflecting Cloth Tabard. He's got, like, Rumbo level armor. I don't have the silver for this. For road to wherever this is. The Coastal Haven of Elves. I wish I did. That'd be pretty cool. But I do not. I will, however, live up to my promise and go smush some goblins in just a moment here. Where I guess I'll put flower pots out, Where do I need beauty the most? I'll start in the council halls. Maybe outside of the council halls. Adcook, thanks for the sub. The resub. Cold Snap. Who bought this? Night Divinity bought this. Cold Snap in early September. You best not be killing my Devil Strand. We're gonna come to fisticuffs. I don't plant there. I'm moving the pots. All right, so I'll keep an eye on my temperature so that I don't lose my harvest. At least the lembas corn got harvested. Look at all my salted meat on the coast. Why I'm doing that, I have no idea. I just needed to put it somewhere. Alright, sass. Finally digging out this part of the mountain. Like how the animals here are just like, let's stomp around the bedrooms. Totally think the dwarves would appreciate that. Foley, did you already get... You dummy. You dummy. Who'd you give the tabard to? Why'd you give up the tabard any... Oh, you know what? Maybe the dwarves aren't allowed to wear it. Let me check. Going down. Tabard... Yeah, they're not allowed to wear it. That would be the reason why. But Rumrorium's allowed to wear it. So who did he give it to? Who did you give it to? I want it either on, like... I want it on one of the main tanks. It's funny, I'm, like, speaking in WoW terms here. The main tank. Where is this stupid tabard? Did you just drop it? Oh, no. Rumrorium has it. Okay. We're gonna have it in a second. Potato, give me some beautiful wood. Alright, Foley, you keep it, you wear it. Mining out the meteorites. And I'm long overdue, so tomorrow morning I will go on a bit of a goblin hunt. But I am going to, right now, focus on getting crops up out of the ground because the Devil Strand is dangerously close to freezing out. Line says nothing, yeah. Ty Dessen, thanks for the resub. Funny how you can't even see Rainia's weapon behind her shield. Okay, Devil Strand's dying. Work. Plant cut. Damien, Sithlin, Vorak, Sasquatch. So, Damien. Sithlin. Vorak. Whoa! T-Sang gifting out 10 to the community. Thank you. Thank you very much. He must have gotten my email, maybe? Alright, I'm gonna, do an emergency harvest here before it all dies. So, restrictions. No, go. Go, quick! Run! Go! You're letting it all die! Not the Devil Strand! Death Stranding, yes. That would be appropriate. Alright, it could have been worse. We got to harvest a whole lot of that stuff. Could have been worse. We got 434, 8, whatever. Numbers are difficult. 438 of it. We already had like 6, so that will get us some nice looking tabards, I think. Time Bomb sending me clear weather, so it's no longer going to be foggy, or whatever it is. Cold snaps aren't a weather, it's a weather pattern. Just like toxic fallout and stuff like that, so you can't just end it by changing the weather. 'Tis not how it works, sir. And the last section of road is done. Alright, let's celebrate. I did say, come morning, I was gonna go squish some gobs. I'm a man of my word. So, Aramil, Damien, Anova, Foley, and Sithlin on these 5. Aramil, Damien, Sithlin, Anova, and Foley. We are going to take Cram. We don't have any beds, because whatever. What else do we... Oh, I have a lot of work that needs ruin. 5 wines. And... maybe I'll defeat 2. We're going to be massively outnumbered, but I am okay. Oh, you know what, Reyna? I didn't have space for you, but someone does need to defend the base, so... he thinks the stockpile is a bit full. Reyna, you're idle. I suppose I can have her start to cook. You're not great at it. You're probably going to get people poisoned. But, you know, whatever. Oh, we're not offering gifts. We're attacking the Smelly Bones kin, too. God, that's a dumb name. It's gonna look a little... Well, so I don't think the dwarves here... I don't think the hobbits should be allowed kite shields, but I will give them heater shields. So I'm gonna make 2 heater shields, make them out of this plain leather, and allow them to equip heater shields. Jeremiah, you need a building task? I'm out of limestone, I see. I'm not sure where I want to mine up the limestone. I'm going to probably wait on that. These guys... I did not set up for travel. Not go to war on an empty stomach. In terms of smelting, let's go allow non-infused walking axes to be smelted, because I have a ton of them. And we will copy and paste. This is what, drop on floor? Yeah, it's drop on floor. Good. Oh, here we go. A nighttime raid. Don't rest, don't rest, don't rest. Map encounter. I might get rid of the other town too if people survive and do well in this fight. Probably like a 5-on-14 or something like that. I'm okay with this. Alright, animals. Let's get you safe. Oh, sorry, loner. Sort of running out in the open with these guys to draw arrows away, because these guys are far more armored than my elves that are not armored. Alright, falling back strategically, not a retreat, just to better cover. Oof, good shots. There's a lot of them here, aren't there? Alright, Damien got clipped a little bit. Base destroyed. Well, that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. There's still warm dead bodies. They fought pretty good. Foley and Hanova barely hit. This thick armor definitely helping. Damien's actually the most bloody. His bleed rate is far higher than the other two. 2.8 and 0. They're so well armored. Oh, you're dead. Stay away from my animal. No, whoa! Don't fire by them. Pillage and plunder is exactly what I intend to do. Alright, so first things first. Claim. Aramil. And Sithlin. You can start to poke around, see if there's goblin stuff for us to take. We have a lot of carry weight because of all the horses. I suppose I should have brought bandages. Alright, there's some iron cables. Sleeping spots. Some weapons. Bunch of dwarf weapons. Oh, there's a Iron Spear of Friendship. It's an animal taming weapon. It's rare. That's interesting. Some pemmican on tables. More variety of weapons. That somehow doesn't surprise me. Oh, there's the food. And beer. And some sort of sketchy meat. Oh, human. Yeah, alright. Well, I suppose that totally makes sense within lore. Oh, and more of a loot room. We've got plasteel here, some uranium, a bunch of stuff for mead. Okay, this is starting to look worth the effort. Everybody over here is patched up? Yep, they're all patched up. Some beds. Jamie, if you want to go to sleep, take a bed. Although I'm going to leave this map tile really, really soon. More meat and a lot more beds. Alright, if everybody wants to just sleep comfortably, and then I'll return home. Yeah. Oh, the psychoid, I guess it was never harvestable anyway. Now, the other issue I'm going to have to look for is making sure that I don't have... Yeah, Reyna here is hypothermic. Making sure that I'm not going to get advanced hypothermia. So certain people that have armor that prevents them from wearing thick clothing, I will shelter up. Derry, you made some really ugly sandstone art. That's where all my sandstone went. I see, said the blind man peeing in the wind. Derry wasted it all. Let's go ahead and crank out to 40 loaves. I think what's happening is because of bad temperature, we are not cooking very fast, so I'm gonna spend a little wood to heat up the kitchen. Hi, Raptor Talon. You are alive and well. Actually, you single-handedly killed a... What did Raptor Talon kill? I forget your combat log. You killed a boar by yourself. Wasn't on purpose, but it worked out for the best. Alright, wakey, guys. Bad, good. Have fun voting. Alright, so once Damien, Aramil, and Sithlin are up, I'll head home. I suppose what I could do is allow food in here at just a lower stockpile than here so that we can get it out of the open fields. Alright, Sithlin. Okay, they are all set to return back to the base. I'm going to set a bunch of no-riders. So we have a ton of carry weight. I think the meat I can part with. But there's a whole lot of beautiful stuff here that I want to bring with me. My goodness, there's so much to go through. So the... Oof. So all the dead goblin stuff I can just ignore. But the horn bows, crossbows are all pretty good. Even the Gladrum bow, pretty nice stuff. The great bows, Pillas, Mirkwood, or crossbows. I'll probably just immediately go and sell this stuff to whomever is going to buy it. The Friendship Spear and the Silver Spear. I'm not going to take their goblin items, though. I'll leave that. We have normal wood and Malorn wood. I still have a lot of carry weight. So more beer. And mead. What else? Pipeweed leaves. I'll probably let them rot, knowing me, but whatever. I'll take it with me. Maybe all of the stuff that's wood that it could break down. Until I can't carry anymore. Oh, apparently I can carry all of it. Choose route. Alright, let's go over to an ally and sell some of the stuff. Celadry. Just got a little bit better at medicine. Who sent that? Oh, maybe that was the Tory Talker boat? I don't think that was sent, because she is terrible at medicine. Truly atrociously terrible. Alright, Mr. Sass. I think staying with the Dwarven theme, I'm going to crank out a bunch of Dwarven battle axes, hoping that they get enchanted, making them out of steel. Dwarven base, or the Goblin base, the Goblin base got totally crushed. Yeah. 5 versus, I don't even know how many we killed. It was more than 15. It was like 20-ish that we fought, something along those lines. This is the little double strand that refuses to die. Alright, Hanova's the only hurt one on this caravan here. There's also the castle ruins that we can maybe hit up on our way home. Here's the trade. We've got some rams for sale and a cat. I could definitely part with the pemmican. It doesn't hurt to have the food. I'm going to keep the friendship spear. Well, I'll think about it. The issue is my best trader is Jeremiah, and he can't use spears. It's not a proper weapon for our little hobbits. We've got a bunch of gold here that I might buy. I'm going to go sell the furniture, because I'd rather have the gold than the wood. Gold will allow me to make some pretty nice stuff back at base. So let me buy 100 wood, or gold, whatever it's called. 119. Alright, taking a look one more time. They have dragonhide here. Damn! Shame I didn't notice that a little sooner. Well, I could sell my honey root for some dragonhide. I'm not going to be able to afford enough dragonhide for it to matter, I think. Let's not do that. Okay, let's go to the castle ruins. Keeping it spicy, keeping it 100. Taking a look at numbers for trade price improvement. No one really can use that spear, but I might keep it for good use, just save it or whatever. Tabards. Let's allow Devil Strand tabards. Yeah. I wonder if they end up red. If they do, that'd be worth it. It'd be cool to have red tabards. Gonna close these doors so that we're not in bad temperature. Caravan request. 8 dwarf shields for a mega screen television. Okay, well, that never happened. Pretty much everything that we could harvest is gone. Yeah, that mega screen television, don't ask. I don't know. Just simply, there is not an answer as to why that's still in the game. I was pretty sure I coded them all out, but clearly that isn't the case. Alright, so I'm trying my best to heat up the crafting areas and the common areas so that people aren't freezing while doing their work. That speeds them up a bit. Let's go ahead and cut some additional trees that are out here. Palantir, the extra large multi-user edition. Yes, something along those lines. That sounds about right. Bastion sent me some wood. And we're on our way. Lost Finger... What's with all these factions got all weird, didn't they? Lost Finger Tribe 2. There's like a 2. I don't know. I didn't know the goblins could count. High-def crystal ball, yeah. We have the ability to trade with people. I might as well sell them my foraged goods. And that's it. I am totally passing over the Dragon Hunter. In air quotes. My wood is looking okay. It's not going to do great now that I'm having to heat everything up like crazy. But it's fine. I'm hoping that some of these battle axes I'm cranking out are enchanted. Elf soldiers passing by. He has some stuff to sell. No, he doesn't. He has like a little crown. But maybe I'll take some of the silver. Another prison rescue request. Crawl. Being held by the Herodrim. 80-year-old loner. We could try. That's someone new that I've not yet discovered, so I'm going to approach the prison camp instead. Here's a masterwork axe. So this is 16 DPS. Give that a go over the 9 here. Not quite doubling, but much, much better. I also want to get one of the tabards up. So let me just see if it's a double-stranded tabard like I hope it is. Yeah, the rain does clean up the leaves. It's kind of nice. It's setting fire to stuff, but I'll take it. Yeah, it would be nice if it did that in real life too. It doesn't. That would be pretty cool. Sass, I'm going to have you wear this one. It goes with your beard. Yes, it is the proper color. I'm quite happy about that. And that should also help with the overall armor considerably. I do hope for a hobbit, but it is also an 84-year-old, whoever it is. So, yes. If it's hobbits, they live a little bit longer than us humans, but... No, don't leave. I want to trade. Jeremiah, run! Run your little legs. There we go. Visitors like this is a great way to offload unwanted junk. Of course. That's just first breakfast. He'll have second breakfast soon. He buys a pack of survival mills and he goes, you know what? Nom, 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 nom. Like the Cookie Monster. This quest, maybe they were older than I thought. Crawl. Oh, I don't know anymore. Well, I mean, we'll be there in a second, right? Derry, I should allow you to start crafting... What can I have you grind on? Because there's not components anymore. The problem is everything has a crafting quality if I allow it. New map encounter. Alright, let's pay attention to this. Animals. Crawl. Not sure what you are, actually. You are a dwarf. Well, I'm gonna free you. Because I can. But that's all I will do. Please don't keep asking to be saved over and over like Miss Dragon Slayer. Jeez, elves, leave some for the dwarves. Nope. And none were left. Well, you know what? I can beat Todd to death, even though he's already on the ground. Sorry, Todd. Nothing personal. Okay, yeah. Nova, unnecessary, not called for, buddy. Muffalo Wool bedroll. Wow, this prisoner slept better than the stupid people that imprisoned him. Oh, pretty horses. Yeah, I haven't really seen a lot of horses yet. I'm gonna free you, but here's the thing. You're not one of us, you neurotic cannibal. I guess it does make sense that there's human meat in his prison cell. You gross. You real gross. Let's get on out of here. It was a bust, but there's still more ruins left to explore. There's also this item quest that I might want to go to that I have 2.5 more days because it's a large plasteel statue that I can break down into plasteel. Yes. Well, it was human meat, not dwarf meat, but yeah, close enough. When you're a cannibal and you want to eat humanoids, you're not too picky. Eat his meat. Alright, we definitely need some additional... Oh, new map encounter, that was quick. Man-hunting monkeys. It's always something silly, isn't it? That was it. Oh, this is Caravan battle. Oh, my bad. I did... Yeah, it sort of makes sense why I finished up so fast. What I should have done is put them on horseback, because right now they're not. But I'll remember once I get to the castle ruins. And yes, one monkey tried to stop me. We've got lots of the beautiful lembas flower elvish bread. That's keeping everyone more conscious and protected. I'm not exactly sure it's the right season to be putting crops into the ground, because it's past the 6th of October, or Septober. Are these manhunted? No, they're not. Oh, my Akbar sense tells me it's a trap. Maybe it isn't. Maybe this is just the alpaca castle. A part of me is sort of curious if there's something behind this wall and the ramparts. Nope. Well, I came all this way. Can't even have this beer. I suppose what I could do is just take a bunch of the furniture. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna set some riders. It doesn't really matter. Oh, nope. Apparently I'm not gonna set some riders. We are way too heavy already. Cancel that. Walk-in it is. But I will take the extra furniture for the materials. And the forbending barrels. meals. Quite a lot of adventures, aren't we? Well, the good news is these honey root plants can grow year-round. Because once it's cold, I could just close the hobbit door. I probably should have done that during that cold snap, but let's pretend I did. Let's pretend I was smart. Deconstruct the furniture for wood. Yeah, I could do that, but it's easier just to haul it around. I still have a little bit of carry weight. And once it's in your caravan, you can't really deconstruct it magically. It just doesn't work so well. So, ruined by temperature. Yes, 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 yes. I'm ruined by beer. Disease, or an extra colonist. I know I'm bringing home some fermenting barrels, but I'm just going to build them. Light Void sending wood, and Backroad sending Herodrum. 10 of them out back. I'm just gonna throw a quick restriction. Oh, this is a, we gave birth to a new catamaran. Very strange name, but, alright, let's assign this. Catamaran becomes the Can. Congratulations, Can. I'll try not to get you killed. No promises. I'm notorious for getting people killed. What about those heater shields? Jeremiah. And Shep. Get those heater shields on. Everybody else that's ranged, get in position. Are these guys have ranged weapons? No, they do not. So I could just stand here in the gate door. Shep and Jeremiah have pretty good sharp resistance now. Dairy. Is Trill's trying to level up for crafting? Yeah, the problem is, yeah, maybe I should have let you craft. Maybe I'll have you get a crack at it. Oh look, there's 2 cans now. Toucan Sam. Oh, this guy is pretty well geared in front. He's wearing a whole lot of stuff. Sasquatch leveling up a huge amount in the melee. Luckily, these stupid would-be raiders did not come fleeing through my base. What I don't understand is why they do that, because there's no valid path back out to the open world when they do that. Okay, yeah, you're a little dead. Just a little. So 1.6 days left here. Threat unknown. Gives us a Hobbit leather kite shield, masterwork. Ew, I just realized what that meant. Someone made a shield out of hobbits. Yikes. It just didn't click till now, I don't know why. Hobbit leather, I was just like, oh, it's leather that hobbits would use. No, that's not what that means. Whoops. Alright, well, my mead should be good. Not quite leather hobbit shield. Yeah. Exactly. Alright, Sasquatch, you still working? No, it really looks like I screwed up your priorities because of the emergency growing. Yeah, I fixed that. Back to cranking out blocks. Is there mithril in this mod? There is. I just don't have any of it. I haven't gotten any quests to get mithril or anything like that. Wait, what? When did your lover die? I totally don't know what he's talking about. Apparently, I killed someone important to him. I feel bad, because I didn't even know Orlando had a lover. Oh, we are at the item stash. It's a trap. Okay, animals. Have you hide in the corner and hope that it's not a corner ambush? It's saying I can reform. Foley and Hanova know better and are going to go ahead. Check it out. No! Animals! It was a corner ambush! Ah! This is actually pretty cool. Map. What am I doing? Map tiles. Let's worry about... Touch my animals. Die. Well, to be honest, you're gonna die anyway, so you might as well try to kill the animals. Alright, they're fleeing. Wasn't so hard. Yeah, this is very Helm's Deep tile. So, plasteel sculpture and the masterwork shield. I don't know if... It's too bad I don't have the ability to really tame these beautiful horses that are out here. Let's see if we can't bring this stuff home. Masterwork shield. Some random gladius, I'll take it. And the sculpture. It's only 7 kilograms as a sculpture. That's a lot lighter than it would be as material. And heading home. Yeah, I'd like that map for my colony too. Sappers would only ever come in your front door, and it would be so easy to get them killed. Who of the home tile still hunts? Celadry. I need to go on a bit of a trade run here, clearly. Got a lot of stuff. Another thing I need is more tabards, because Raina really needs one too. Sasquatch, this means you need to get up and start working. Oh, are we that much out of wood? Yes, we are. Yikes. Alright, time to cut down some trees for wood. Essentially 0. I just have to make sure not to cut down the Malorns, because we'll pretend they're ant babies or something, I don't know. There's actually not a lot of valid wood anywhere. I've done a lot of tree cutting. Well, this patch is pretty good. Ooh, Masterwork Steel Battle Axe. Once Foley or Hanova get home, they can grab that. Wood coming from AI. Thanks, AI. Keeping us afloat. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to cut down the fully matured Malorns. Maybe not the ones in the base, because they're decorating the elf district. I don't think there are a lot of full-grown Malorns out here. Most of them are actually particularly low percent. Well, at least we've got a stove that's up and on. Our heroes are coming home, but her human skin wearer tribe wants none of that. Huge Morpheus sending a huge amount of wood. And then the raid was from Avalakia. Ambrosia from Avalakia to fix that. And then Elf Herbalist coming to trade. Night Divinity. Well, Night Divinity, you better get inside of our walls quick. Psych IT coming from Camasia. What happened? Is the bot just like catching up? Or all of you just dumping right now? Alright, animals I'm going to have be restricted. I still need to sell those Labradors. Crawl. Send in some additional provisions. So these little goblins that are coming do have ranged weapons, so I should use my embrashers and not let them fire on me for free. The one in front looking pretty swole. Ooh, bearskin. Oh, it's pants. Pants of knowledge. Smarty pants is what that is. Oh, dumb little dudes just ganked him. But that is, whoa. Wow. If that really works, that's amazing. It is move speed elf blade. I don't really have any elves that are melee, but if they were, you'd run around at like supersonic speeds with that thing. Jeremiah, this is a bad idea. Alright, they're fleeing. I should test it. Yes, I will in fact test it. Celadry, we're going to have you test it. Well, Damien, or not Damien, Knight Divinity, you died for a good cause. So let's put the Rivendell bow away. And Celadry, you're going to pick up the Yang, or whatever it's pronounced. Weapon. Oh, no. What? Jerks. The jerks are trying to fight their way through the base. Luckily, Jeremiah has a brand new shield, and he's going to be a little bit better protected. Shep's coming to help, though. Cut off his head, Shep. Oh, yep, there you go. Off with your head. I can just imagine these teeny little hobbits. Oh, no, it's actually... They do some real damage. Alright, Celadry. So, you move at 10 speed? Alright, it works. It definitely works. And you're going to keep that blade. I'm going to figure out who is a good meleeer to keep that. That is ridiculously fast. Bot's given silent treatment. Let's wake that bot up. So I don't really know who the best meleeer of our elves are, but given that she is breaking the sound barrier right now, it's definitely a weapon I'm intending to keep, because my goodness. Elven beep, yeah, that's about right. Geodree, thanks for the component. Item stash quest. Bunch of silver. Beware, there's dangers. Cool. I mean, I'll do it. I'm down. Maybe not this stream, but possibly next. Alright, the bot should be, well, reconnected by now, because it's chunking my game already. As far as plant cut go, Jeremiah and Sasquatch, I'm going to have you do it. Maybe Camasia, the shepherd girl. Gonna cut some trees down. We have visitors from Northmen and another raid from the goblins. They're all bows? Well, one pillar, but they're mostly bows. Well, you guys, rip to you. Like I said. Alright, Celadry, part of me thinks you should now be our new hauler, because, like, yeah, obviously, you should haul. But, I don't think you're keeping the bow because you're not really bow specific. Everybody else here, gonna get to the bow room. I sent them a little late. I wanted them to get as much sleep as they could. And then a part of me says that Sasquatch and Raina are just going to run out there and greet them. Tail on. JFK sent in some wood. And Potato sent those visitors, you know, the ones that died. What is this, a hypo? Oh, hypercharged. Dang, that's really good. Too bad that is on a, recurve. That could be good for, Camasia or Orlando. There's the hypo. So let's haul the hypo. Getting pretty good luck with these, magic items. So, Derry, you've got the Bow of Infinity. Lorlando, let's give you the hypo. I'm just going to have you equip it. Because if we take a look, its damage is 14. Cooldown is 1.35. Compared to damage 17 cooldown. You know, it's really not that much better. But I'll equip it because it's, like, magical or whatever. Alright, I'm going to stream for a little bit longer than the uptime. Just a little bit longer, just to get the rest of the crew home. I feel like getting them home is a nice stopping point. Camasia, thanks for the bits. I held it together. Despite my sore throat, swimmy brain, head cold, I did get one person dead, but honestly, that's not my fault. I think it's pretty fair to say, if I left it up to a vote, I think you all would agree with me that enemies teleporting through a door is really, I'm not to blame there, but I don't know, that's kind of, maybe you all have to decide that. Yeah, that was so rude. They just teleported right on through. It makes me want to rethink these Grand Gates. Maybe ditching the Grand Gates for something that I know will work, because I mean, my guess is if they ever get to this Grand Gate and there's a lot of brawlers there, I might not have a problem because the brawlers will physically be in their way. So Foley got back. Now between Sithalin, Sithalin or Aramil. So if the owners of Sithalin or Aramil, sorry, I'm just gonna have to figure out who that is. If you guys want to be meleeers, let me know. So Apocalypse or Jen. Either of you. Well, Jen, you probably want to be a sniper. That's a pretty safe assumption. So, Apocalypse, if you're still watching and you want to be Speedy Gonzalez, I could do that. But I am just about over my uptime. So now that everybody is nice, safely home, I'm going to roll credits. I did have a few questions for you all. The first question is, I don't run ad rolls. And I'm curious what kind of ads you see on the stream, and just respond in the comments here. I've been reading on the subreddit that a lot of people have been hitting a ton of ads, and I'm not sure if there's anything for me to really do about that, but if there's any way for me to reduce the amount of ads that you have to watch, I will do my part to try to reduce that load. I'm not exactly sure if I have the time to get all my ducks in a row for tomorrow's stream, but if I can't, I'll stream something else anyway. So I'm going to try to make an announcement about what it is. In fact, maybe I should tell you all. Right now, the big reveal. The RimWorld of Magic was the one that won. That was the mod that got most upvoted. It was a pretty close. It was almost a four-way tie, but RimWorld of Magic did pull ahead. There is a ton of changes that I have to make to that mod. I've probably written 1,000+ lines of code to make it work well and to make it work nice. I've probably already worked maybe 60+ hours trying to make it play nice. I'm absolutely happy on doing it, but that's why it was delayed for last week and still might yet be delayed this week. I want it perfect. I want it flawless. I don't want it all buggy like this Lord of the Rings thing's there. I still have fun with it. It's just frustrating that a mega screen TV pops up every now and then. And if you have any other feedback for me in general, drop me a line. I wanted to give a big old thanks to everybody that resubbed and donated bits for this series, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Hell or high water. Adios, all.